Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. Now, today's episode, we are going to be doing a bit of building. I'm really looking forward to a bit of building. And the reason, by the way, we are in here is we're going to discuss a few things which have kind of happened recently, kind of changed around, and I want to get your guys' opinion on a bit of stuff, and I need your help again to tell me if everything is looking fine, and you'll see what's going on. So, first of all, these paintings are gone, and I'm pretty sure that's from that 1.10 glitchy thing we had a bit earlier. I've still got to replace them. These are all fine, though. Now, the first thing is that I want your opinion on is to do with what I'm about to show you. So, outside, I've been getting a little bit bored of the sky texture, and I decided to do what a lot of people do and use the Halcyon Days texture pack for the sky only. So, not the full texture pack, just the sky. So what I've done is I'll quickly just show you. Go there. You can see Halcyon Days. All I've done is I've downloaded that, removed everything but the sky and a few other things with it. But yeah, pretty much vanilla texture pack, and we've actually been using plain vanilla for quite a while now, and I think it's a good change. Everything's looking good. So that's the main point. The next thing I want to do is show you guys what we are doing in today's episode, so you guys have got a clue of what's going on. What we are going to be doing is kind of first of all, we'll discuss what is going to be happening before we discuss what we're going to be doing today, because that'll give a bit more context. So, what we are doing right now is we're pillaring up, because we are going to be building a tower today. And what I want to do is quickly discuss why we are building the tower, pretty much where I am standing, and yeah, kind of give you some idea. So, what the plan is you can see that there's this nice little river that comes in here, goes around there, comes back out, goes around that way there. And what I was really kind of... I kind of just thought the other day what would be really, really nice is to have built this next to a sea or something, because that gives us a bit more stuff. We can do a bit more variance in this. And what I was thinking is when we come out here, we could maybe take out this chunk of area here, make this a bit of a bay. And then I was also thinking what would be kind of nice is to take out a bit more and make this area a bit of a bay. And I know this is going to be quite a lot of work, so I plan on doing this over time, kind of taking out chunks and making it look a bit nicer as well, so it doesn't look too odd just with everything gone, just all of a sudden. So that's the plan with that area there and this area here. And then we'll be having this little kind of outcropping over here where we're going to be putting our tower. And that's pretty much the idea. And yeah, I think it's going to look good. And about this tower, by the way, if it comes out anything the way it looks, how I've created in creative, because I've kind of messed around in creative to get some idea, get some sort of direction on what we're doing with this tower, but it's going to look amazing. I'm really hoping it will. And it's going to kind of stick with the theme of this base and maybe take it a little bit further. I think it'll only improve what we've already got. Now the next thing, so by the way, what I've told you guys about this sky, leave it down in the comments. Let me know if you guys like it, or if not, I'll quickly do a little bit of change so you can also see what just the vanilla looks like. I kind of feel like I was getting a bit dull, and I think this only adds to what we're doing already. So yeah, it's a little bit dull. I mean, you know what, it's not that bad, but I do like this one a lot better. I really do. Now the next thing I want to quickly discuss is the reason. Well, we didn't have a video this Thursday, and the reason for that is because I got myself a bit of an upgrade on my computer. I recently finished my exams, and I thought, I've been thinking we should do some improvements to this computer. And what I decided to do was I am going to go ahead and spend a bit of money, quite a bit of money, and do a few upgrades, and I think they are going to pay off. So we've gone ahead. Remember, we had just upgraded recently our graphics card. I've pretty much done everything. The only thing that still remains as mine is the case that housed everything, and the graphics card, the GTX 970 graphics card that we had. So really, everything's brand new pretty much, including my operating system and all that. So that's pretty much why I couldn't record a video ready for Thursday, because I just finished exams. I got my new computer up and running, and it was just a bit of niggly business to try and get it all to work. But now it's up and running, and it's I'm hoping doing quite well. So please let me know about that as well. I want to know how that's going. If I need to change anything, I'll change it. I've also recently started using OBS Studio to record, so I need to know what you guys think about that. But yeah, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab pretty much the majority of what we need for the base of this tower, and I'll meet you guys right around where I said we're going to be doing this. Okay guys, so I think we're pretty much ready to get going, and I just also thought I'd start now and just have a look at how nice this sky looks. I really love it. Look at that, sun going down, everything's all pink and looking pretty damn good. What I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to quickly pop this chest down and sleep this night away. But what the idea of this is, well, the reason why we want a tower right now is because of our elytra. I think it'll be good to have a spot to jump off of, and overall, I mean, who doesn't want a giant tower in this place? It's going to use a fairly large amount of bones, because we're going to be doing bone blocks, because they're awesome. They're really, really cool, and also I think they look really, really good in this build. So that's why I want the bone blocks. But the other thing with this is it's probably not going to be too high. So we're going to need to do another tower in the future that's going to get us way up higher. But I think in the frontier, if we had an obnoxiously high tower, it would just look really, really strange, and yeah, there wouldn't be any reason to have done that. So that's pretty much the reason why. Now, this part here, it's going to come off of this path, mainly, and we're going to walk pretty much here, get to this side, and the tower will be out around here. The plan is also to... I've left all the cobblestone there. The plan is to eventually put stone and cobblestone down the sides so that the tower looks like it's been supported by kind of like a place to wash up when the waves wash up type thing from the water. So we'll go around... what's middle? What's middle here? Let's do middle around here. So we'll go up here. This will be the center of our tower, and we'll work our way around here. So what I'm saying is... What I said earlier is that I have used creative to get a good idea of what we're going to be doing now. So I think I worked out around about that many. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That should be all right. 5, and go another 5 out here. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, and 5. Now, this is something which I've been doing a lot of, and I can now pretty much just freestyle circles in Minecraft. But then what we're going to do is we're just going to do a circle. So it'll probably be about 3 or I think 5 maybe will be good. So 5 like that. We'll do that, and we'll go out like that. So you'll see what I mean by 5. Yeah, kind of. Maybe that'll work. Maybe it won't. We might have to change it. So we'll go out 2. That's what I mean by 5. So 5 front face, and then we'll just do that for each of these. Now, I'm just going to fill this in. Then what we'll do is we'll go start working on the bottom bit, so the walls and stuff here, and it will look like it's kind of just all sitting above the land with nothing, no real purpose for now, but give it time. We'll finish this tower off, and then we'll get the bottom done. But yeah, for now, this is just what I'm going to do. I'm going to fill in this bottom piece with all the cobblestone, so we got a base, and yeah, I'll be back. Built this out, and I've also grabbed up a few things that we will need eventually, so I'll pop these in here, probably keep a few of these out. And I've just bumped my mic if that made a bit of noise, but sorry about that. And I've just had a look at what I've done in creative, because I've done the majority of what I'm going to be building here already. So we'll just kind of have a look at what I've done, get a bit of a layout here. Because this, I would have probably tried to freestyle this, but oh man, I was a bit out of ideas, and I thought, it might be kind of one of those things which we should probably just do right, do properly, because it's not going to be something fun to break up and redo again. So I think it'll come out pretty damn good. And what I've done is I've kind of done stuff like this. I might just go all the way down so that eventually, when we do this, it'll all look relatively normal. And I've actually done that wrong. So what we were doing is we were taking out that block there, and we will put in this one. Is that right? That's right? That's right. This one around here. Beautiful. One more. Another one. What I want to do is I want to take you guys take you guys with me through this little bit here. So I'm going to be building the main... You know what, I'm doing this twice. I'm messing this up again and again. So I'm going to take you guys through the front wall, and then I'll do the other walls, because I know you guys don't want to see the same thing over and over again. So we'll do this front little bit here, and I'll still take you through all the steps as we're going, because I enjoy doing that. I enjoy going through all the steps. And you know what I'm just thinking? What might be a bit better is even to get a little bit of height on this, and also just so it looks a little bit nicer, is as we walk up, maybe we'll start the base over here, like that level. So I might just go up a bit, and we'll have to fill this floor in a bit more eventually, just to get to compensate for what I've just done here. So we'll do that, and we'll put those ones on there, and there, and I haven't got crazy parkour skills, but we'll soon find out. And one more there. Let's fix this up now. So yeah, perfect. So as I say, we're probably going to have a few issues here with my lack of parkouring skills, but that's okay. I'm going to go and grab a crafting bench, which I actually don't have, so we'll make one right now, live, for you guys to see. There we go. Take that out, pop it down, and make some of these. And I'm really sad to see these things go, because bone blocks, man, they're expensive. They are so expensive. Do that. There we go. So it's kind of sad to see all these go, and we're probably going to have to do something about this, because I don't think we got enough to do the entire build of bone blocks. So, what? What did I do? Oh yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, we're probably going to be falling short eventually, but yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So do those, and there we go. This should be enough at least for now. So we'll have to just go up a bit. You know what? I think I'm going to fill in a little bit of this floor, because that'll be a lot easier to work with. Okay, back. Now we can continue on with this. So we want to go up about 1, 2, 3, 4, and then go across. 1, 2, 3. And by the way, remember what I said about those there when we were doing those, and I was trying to give you a few tips and tricks? Notice the uneven number over here. And why does it have to go down again? I mean, I love seeing the pretty sky. But yeah, that's a bit annoying. We're going to have to go sleep it off again. Another thing, I forgot to bring torches for that, so that's a bit silly of me. But yeah, we'll survive. So let's get a snooze in. And yeah, what I was saying with this build, I think we're going to have to do this over a few episodes, because it's going to be a fairly in-depth kind of looking tower. And we're probably going to have to do a few changes along the way, and just make it look really good, because it's the front of our city. It's going to look as good as we can get it, and I want it to look as good as we can get it. So yeah, we'll continue on here. So there's the front little piece, and as per usual, with this kind of design, the style we're going with, we're doing these pillars out like that. I'm just going to zoom in on those around there. You can see we've got the indent, so we've got where those pillars go up, and we've got some of the normal, well, filler blocks, which is going to be our bone block for this. So we'll just go up 1, 2, and 3. Not there, like that. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, and 4, because that's the same height as what we did there. Jump up that, and we'll do it over here as well. So as I say, I'm just doing the front face with you guys, and then I'll add in the rest, because else we'll be doing this for an entire season. So, oh, there we go. Jump, jump, jump. And now what we'll do is we'll take some of these. By the way, a lot of people commented in the previous video, the 50 episode video, thinking that it was going to be the end of the season. We're definitely not going. We're definitely around. We're not going anywhere. Don't worry about that. So I don't actually know why. I don't think I mentioned the end of the season. And I did probably mention the end because, I mean, it kind of was the end. But the only reason I wanted to do the end was because it was a fittingly big task to do for a big number episode. So that's looking good. Well, I've missed these completely. That's looking pretty good there. Now, we should have brought ladders so we can start going up, but that's okay. We'll just pillar up. Now, what I've done here in the creative world is I'm fairly certain that I've added some stairs here. And did I add these stairs? Yes. So we can get this nice little bit of a front piece, such as that and that. And we can also maybe fill up these, because these are going to be filled in. And I think that one there. Let's check. You know what? I'm gonna just do this. If I change anything, I'm fairly certain I've memorized majority of it. So we'll do that. Add one of those there, and one like that. So it kind of goes a little bit different from the front there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to have to move out one and create a little bit of a a dent in here. So if we can grab bone block, I wanted andesite as well in this build because andesite is amazing. And a lot of people actually commented that they're interested that people like the block andesite. I think andesite is an amazingly awesome looking block. I don't know. I really, really like it. So yeah, that's what I'm doing there. And maybe something along the lines of, I think it was behind here. I think I put something. We'll have to work on the inside as it comes. So I think I went up 3 or 4 blocks there. We'll judge it ourselves. Let's have a look. I'll just check it out. Yeah, that's going to look good. So basically with this idea is I'm going to fill out the rest of this and I'll come back to you because we're going to basically build a house, kind of like the houses that we've built already. And in fact, very similar to our first house, but a little bit, I mean, it's going to be different, obviously. And then we're going to go up again. So we're going to have like a little bit of a roof, and then we're going to continue up with the tower, and then have a little bit of a roof. But the main problem I had when I was trying to design a few ideas for towers and just thoughts about towers is that we were really, like, it's really easy to make it look really flat and ugly. So to get these little nooks and crannies and to get it to really kind of, I don't know, pop is the word, just to look really good, like coming out, going in, and getting a bit of variance, getting a bit of depth in it. As I say, depth is important. So we'll give it a little bit of a go. I'll go around the sides and I'll meet you guys back. Here's a bit of an update. So I have gone ahead and I've placed in what I said I was going to place in. I've also done a ladder because, I mean, that's going to make our life so much easier. So let's just make a little bit of a bridge across. So when we are up there, we can get around. Beautiful. There we go. Now, what I'm going to do here is, the plan is to make this look a bit more kind of like a second story of a house. So we're going to have to fill in some sides. And can we get around here? Yes. Yep. Perfect. So in here, I want there to be a little bit of a dent in. So maybe we can do that, something along those lines. And then we're going to have to do something around here. And I was thinking this and that. And we can get rid of that. Don't know how that's going to look. So something in there. We can always fill in the sides with maybe some fences or something like that, and we can go up 1 more. Perfect. And I want to just see how this looks. So we'll go here, was it? Yeah, good. Oh. So there and there, and then we needed a central one like that. We can maybe just, once we've, I was going to say, once we've done the, before we've done these, we could actually take them out. But I was saying once, let's have a look. Let's just jump down and have a look. Yeah, so if we have that there, then we have a little bit of a roofy type thing there. And then we have the rest of it coming out. Yeah, that's going to look awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this, and then I'm also going to give a bit of a try on the roof, and then we can come back. So I'll probably get quite a bit done in this next little bit. So okay, so here's another update. You can see we've put on a little bit of a roofy piece there, and I don't have any ender pearls. Oh, man, gotta go collect a bunch of those from the end now that we have access to that. And I want to quickly show you what we've done so far. So there hasn't been really too much since the last cut. I almost just fell off the edge there. So I'll try to do something a little bit with the roof here, where we're going to be doing it a little bit more flat over here. So okay, so maybe we should just look at it from here. So I've kind of pulled it across, and instead of going up, where I normally would put an extra stair there, I've put some slabs. You can see a slab right over there. And I think that looks a little bit, I don't know, kind of nicer, because this isn't going to be a... killed a spider. This isn't going to be like a pinnacle roof. It's going to go around kind of... It's just going to be the trim, probably, going around the edge of it and looking as if it's like a roof that we've kind of built and then built out of it again. And we might even do it one more time after this, depending on how it comes out. So I'm going to go around the edges. I want to just put this in all 4 places. Maybe fill in a bit of the walls, because we don't have any walls around there. By the way, I changed those to andesite. I thought maybe avoid stone bricks a bit. So yeah, we'll put in those walls. And I want to actually just quickly have a look at how this is looking from a distance, just to make sure we are looking all right, like not ridiculously big and ugly. I don't know. Just check it out. So let's go around here and just do a few different shots of it. And almost there. Yeah, I think that'll look all right. Nice big tower. Well, little big tower over there for now. I'm also going to have to definitely figure out how to get some more bone blocks. So we might be seeing a little bit of a mob farm in the future here, or a skeleton farm at least, if we could find a spawner. I mean, I'm really not having much luck with spawners or anything of that nature. I did find that one zombie spawner I told you guys about in the mesa biome, but I mean, that doesn't give us bone blocks, so well, bones for bone blocks, so that's not really too useful for us. But yeah, I'll go ahead, I'll finish off this little bit here, and I'll give you guys another update. And take a little bit of a look from up the top here. I think that's a good idea. And I've also got my ender chest with a bit of stuff in it. I thought I may as well pack it full of things we might need in the future and keep it on us. It's a good idea, I think. So let's go up. I don't know how far this will make it. And again. By the way, I came up here a bit earlier. It appears to be a pig of the mountain. And where is it? There's generally a pig up here, which is, there he is, looking after this place. But what I want to do, before I forget and jump off this thing, we're going to put on some elytra. Because else I'm going to jump off, and I would have forgotten, which would be pretty funny, but yeah, let's not try and do that. So, there we go. Look at that. It's actually quite a nice view, just of everything here. But let's take a little bit of a zoom in here. And have a look at that. That is really good. I mean, ignore the bottom because, as I say, we're going to make that kind of go out a little bit and fix it up. So that's just temporary, the bottom piece. So I think that'll be all right. I think we'll do all right there. Let's check the top. I've kind of started filling that in. We don't have enough bone blocks, so we're going to have to grab a bit more bone block. Yeah, that's going to work quite well. I'm actually quite excited about that. But I think that's pretty much going to do it for today. So let's have a little bit of a jump and a fly. So we'll make sure, double check, and oh, that's going down really fast. I've got to put some braking on that and some mending. So let's go there, and oh, for a second I thought I didn't push it. Bit of a bad one. And can we make another one? Yeah, I'm going to have to work out how to use this thing a bit better. I don't think I'm getting far enough, although I don't know how far it was meant to make. But yeah, guys, I need you to let me know how this looks. Let me know what you think. I'm going to do probably a bit more, and then I'll come back the next episode with a bit more stuff around here. I'll probably just add in a few little details around the place now, just to get this thing looking a bit better. And we're going to have to get some more bone blocks somewhere. We're going to have to get bones like crazy. So what I've been doing to get a few bones was just running around at night and killing a few skellies with the looting sword. In my offhand, and that seemed to get us quite a bit, but I mean, not enough, nowhere near enough. But yeah, let me know about that. Make sure you tell me about the sky, and let me know if there's any issues with my recordings at all, or anything like that, and I can correct them as soon as possible. So, thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.